welcome back. Now that your account is officially revived, it's time to step things up a notch and thrive. In this final lesson, I'll break down the top 3 strategies to generate sales with your Google Ads account. So, here are my top 3 strategies to help you thrive with Google Ads. These 3 strategies are conversion tracking, automated bidding, and content alignment between your keywords, ads, and landing pages. These 3 strategies are conversion tracking, automated bidding, and content alignment between your ads, keywords, and landing pages. These 3 strategies are used by the most successful businesses on Google. If you do all 3, you'll see a real difference, not just clicks, but in actual results. They're like the legs of a stool. You miss one, and the whole thing wobbles. But when they work together, that's when you unlock the magic, and Google starts working for you, not against you. First, conversion tracking. Think of this like your cash register. It is how you track sales in your digital store. Have you heard of the 80-20 rule, also known as Pareto's principle? Imagine you're running ads with 100 different keywords. What the 80-20 rule states is that 20% of your 100 keywords are generating 80% of your sales. With conversion tracking, you'll know which of those 20 keywords are responsible for 80% of your sales. And just imagine what you could do with that knowledge. The benefit of Pareto's principle is that you can spend more on that 20% of keywords that are performing well and reduce how much you're spending on that underperforming 80%. Without tracking, you're throwing money at everything, hoping something sticks. But with tracking in place, you can double down on the winners, cut waste, and really maximize your budget. That's how you start playing smart. Next, let's talk about automated bidding. If you're like most small businesses, you probably don't have the time to be sitting around calculating the perfect bid for each keyword. Automated bidding is a game changer, especially if you don't have time to calculate bids manually, or you simply don't know what bid amounts work best. Basically, you're telling Google, I trust you to figure out the cost. Google's algorithm takes your conversion data, analyzes it, and adjusts your bids in real time to get the most value out of your budget. If the system sees a high value potential customer, it might outbid others, up to the maximum bid rate, to guarantee a sale. Essentially, Google's algorithm does all the math, helping you optimize without constant manual input. This is especially handy for small business owners. And if you aren't already doing this, I just suggest you start now. And remember, these strategies all work together. Automating bidding works best when your conversion tracking is solid. Otherwise, Google doesn't know what's working. Think of it as handing the wheel to an expert driver who knows the fastest route to get to where you want to go. Google takes over and uses data from conversion tracking to figure out who is most likely to convert. So that's how these 2 strategies work hand in hand. And now for the 3rd strategy. All right, let's talk about the importance of aligning your ads, keywords, and landing pages. These 3 elements need to speak the same language. Picture this. Someone searches for Nike shoes. If they are searching for Nike shoes, your ad better mention Nike shoes. And when they click, they need to land on a page selling exactly that, Nike shoes. No surprises. Google rewards this alignment with a higher quality score, meaning lower cost per click and more visibility. But if there's a disconnect, say your ad is about shoes, but the landing page sells socks, you'll pay more and your ad won't show up as often. The tighter the alignment, the better your ad performs. It's all about creating a seamless experience for your user. These 3 strategies, conversion tracking, automated bidding, and alignment between ads, keywords, and landing pages, aren't meant to work in isolation. They reinforce each other. And to build on that, I want to touch on metrics. Let's connect the dot between those 3 strategies and the metrics that matter. Bounce rate and click-through rate. These metrics are what gives us feedback on whether we're really doing things right. Bounce rate measures how quickly someone leaves your landing page without interacting with anything. If someone clicks on your ad, arrives on your page, and immediately leaves without clicking, scrolling, or taking any action whatsoever, That's a bounce. A high bounce rate tells Google that your ad didn't meet the user's expectations, which can lower your quality score and drive up costs. Keeping your ads, keywords, and landing page aligned lowers your bounce rate, meaning users find what they expect. That's why alignment and tracking these metrics is so important to thriving with Google Ads. Now, let's talk about click through rate. Click through rate measures the percentage of people who see your ad and click on it. It's a direct indicator of how well your ad matches the user's content. A higher click through rate tells Google that your ad is relevant, which improves your quality score and lowers your cost per click. This is where alignment between ads, keywords, and landing pages makes a big difference. When everything lines up perfectly, users are more likely to click, and that's how CTR ties into maximizing performance with conversion tracking and automated bidding. Both bounce rate and click through rate give essential feedback on how well your ad strategy aligns with user intent. These metrics are the pulse of your campaign, showing you if your conversion tracking, automated bidding, and alignment strategies are working together effectively. A high click through rate paired with a low bounce rate is a clear sign of success. It means your ad is relevant and compelling. Users are clicking through. Once they reach the landing page, they're staying and engaging. This combination boosts your quality score, lowers your cost per click, and helps Google favors your ads in future auctions. When everything aligns, you're not only meeting user expectations, but driving meaningful conversions, which ultimately maximizes the effectiveness of your campaigns. So let's sum things up. Conversion tracking gives you the data to see what drives sales. Automated bidding takes the data and optimizes your budget to give you the best return. And aligning your ads, keywords, and landing pages ensures you create a smooth, relevant user experience, which helps lower costs and boost performance. When all three are in sync, you see the results, and that's how you go from surviving to thriving. Thanks for sticking with me through this lesson. Remember, mastering these basics will put you in a great position to grow your business. Now that you're out of Google jail, it's time to thrive. Take a look at the quick guide after this lesson to guide your optimization strategy. Stay sharp, stay proactive, and always work to refine your approach. With these three strategies in place, you really can't go wrong. If you got any questions or you need any help setting this up, or if you'd like a professional review your Google Ads optimization strategy, fill out the form after this lesson. My goal is to ensure you thrive with Google Ads, so don't hesitate to reach out. And one last tip, as I mentioned early on, use this course as a tool that you can revisit at any time you find the need for it. While hopefully you won't find yourself in Google jail again anytime soon, you know just how confusing these policies can be. It happens to the best of us. So keep this course handy and use it when the need arises. And that's a wrap for the Get Out of Google Jail course. I want to take a minute to say congratulations. Getting through all of this isn't easy, but now you've got the tools to stay out of Google jail and, more importantly, thrive. You've learned how to correct violations, get to the root cause of your problem, and untangle your circumventing policy violations, and how to avoid violations in the future. And now you've got the tools to make your Google Ads account even better. Now it's time to put everything into action going forward. Keep things compliant, keep things optimized, and keep an eye on those metrics. Bye for now.